Susan. Today on the Alphabet Factory, along with my friends Garth and Newton, we're going to take a look at all kinds of trains and hear some of my favorite railroad songs. So come on along with the Alphabet Factory, working on the railroad.
Hi, I'm Garth. You know, even though trains are very powerful, they can't go up steep hills. So when engineers design tracks like these, they have to make sure they're very level and flat. Well, you can imagine how difficult a problem that is, especially if a train has to cross a mountain or a river. It can mean a lot of blasting and digging to build a tunnel or building a bridge. So the next time you see a train chugging along, remember, a lot of hard work went into designing and building the tracks.
Please remember, never play on train tracks. It's very dangerous and you could get seriously hurt.
You know, the train was one of the most important inventions ever made. Back before we had trains, the only way to get from one place to another was on foot or by horseback, and that could be pretty slow going. But when the trains came along, all that changed. See, a train could move faster than a horse, it could carry more than a wagon, so people could live further apart and still get all the supplies they needed. In fact, almost everything that you can buy in a store today traveled part of the way there on a train.
Next train, track 2. Tickets, please!
Did you know that trains help set the clocks in this country? To operate a railroad successfully, trains have to run on a strict schedule. But in the early days, not everyone had a clock or a watch. So train owners made sure that every station had a big clock and every conductor had a pocket watch. That way, people all over the country knew they could rely on the railroads to set their watches accurately. I'm Susan, and that's that.
Chugga 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 choo choo! Chugga 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 choo choo!
One of the most important uses for trains today is to get people to and from work. Now in crowded cities, trains run underground and are called subways. Subway cars like this are very important because they carry a lot of people at once while using very little energy. You see, subway cars run on electricity, so they don't pollute the air. So remember, trains are not only fun and exciting, they also save energy and keep the environment clean.
All aboard!
We're now here in the signal room, which is the part of the train system that makes sure the trains run safely and on time. And you can see behind me on the signal board how the trains are running. A green light means the train is running safely along its tracks. A blue light means the train is in a station, letting off passengers and taking on new ones. Now the dispatcher can talk to the engineer driving the train by a radio or a telephone and tell him or her what to do.
Now let's listen to the sounds of some real trains.
South 34th Street. Please stand clear of closing doors.
Behind me is a steam locomotive. You can see the tender which holds coal and water. Coal and water are used in the engine to generate steam, and the steam drives the wheels of the train.
You may think that playing on railroad tracks is fun, but let me tell you something. Playing on railroad tracks can lead to serious injury. Please don't ever play on railroad tracks.
That's our show today. I hope you enjoyed it. So for Garth, Newton, and myself, goodbye. Until next time, bye-bye. Thanks for riding with us. Bye. Bye.